of you guys have been asking me to do an eyebrow tutorial. So that's what I'm gonna do for you guys right now. As you can see, I have my kind of like an everyday look on right now, and my eyebrows are not filled in. So let's just get right into it. So I don't really use a lot of products. You want to make sure that you have a spoolie. I use this one, and I also use, well, depending on my mood. Let me get that. Depending on my mood, I got this for Christmas, I think last year. It's just regular elf. Depending on like my makeup look, it has a brow side too. I don't know if you can see that. And it's really light brown. So if I don't want to wear that much makeup, but I want my eyebrows to be done, I just fill it in with just this. I don't go in with my Anastasia dip brow. So yeah, so actually I'm going to use this one today just because it's easier for me. So you just want to brush your hairs all in the same direction. Or well, brush the way you would like them to fall when you do them. Okay? I'm gonna actually go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I feel like I got an accent. But yeah. So mine is actually like really done, and I really have to go get another one, as you can see. So now I'm gonna use an angle brush. I personally, for me, I like to use a very thin angle brush because it's just easier to line my eyebrows, and you're gonna see as I go on with the video what I mean by that. If you use a thicker one, like the bristles are thicker, I just feel like it makes it look sloppy. Of course you're gonna clean it up at the end, but it doesn't work for me. Okay, so you could find these brushes anywhere. You go to CVS, you could go to Sephora, you can go to your local drugstore. I will list like the prices and stuff of the Anastasia and like this little brow pencil from e.l.f. As you know, e.l.f. is a bit more inexpensive and Anastasia is a bit on the expensive side. I just get a little bit on my brush, not too much, because it's better to start off with little and build so that if you mess up, it's easier to fix. Okay? So I put a little on my brush, and you want to keep your spoolie near you so that you could just brush out as you go. So I should probably get my mirror. That is not in here. Alright. So yeah, so I'm just going to use this little compact mirror that I got. I got it a couple years ago. But it's like so messed up. Like, it broke and I never fixed it. And we've just been living the struggle ever since. So I'm just going to use this just so I can see a little bit clearer. But don't worry, you guys will be able to see it. Okay? So I like to start at the edge of my brow. Just because if you start at the beginning, it's going to be harder for you to blend it out, okay? And also that's how I was taught. So my eyebrows are not, I didn't just get them done, so they are growing out again. And they're growing in different shapes. Like this is more of like a little arch, a soft arch, and this is like flat and then like down like that. And I don't know why they're growing like that, but it's okay because your eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins. And that's a very big part in doing your eyebrows, because I do people's makeup and they don't like that they're not the same. But mine aren't the same, and no one's is the same. You gotta work with what you got, okay? Alright. So I'm just going to start at the edge here. I want to make sure you guys can see me. As you can see, it's starting to get dark. And I just trace very lightly. Because, you know, this color is darker, but I have dark hair. So it'll look, you know, it'll look good once I like buff it out and stuff. So The color that I'm using actually is dark brown. Okay. So yeah, you wanna go like that. And then once I line this, I line the top of my brow. And I do not go in with extra product unless I absolutely need it. Okay? And I just go like that. So now that that's done and I have the end of it, then that's when I start filling it in at the tail. And I just do like light strokes so that it's not too dark. Okay, so as you can see, it's a very light fade right here. So I just keep doing like that, and I just keep moving as I line the brow. I just line it with the hairs, and I do strokes, and I go like that, and as I get to the front, I go very lightly. I do not like my eyebrows boxy. No, I mean, well, some people do, but I do not like my eyebrows boxy. I don't do any of my customers' eyebrows boxy. I go with the shape. So not everyone's eyebrows are gonna be like this. Like my sister's eyebrows, they are not arched like this. So you go according to your brow, okay? And it's okay if you mess up a couple times. It's a learning process. So as I get to the front here, as you can see, I have hair here that I haven't touched yet, but I'm gonna go in with my spoolie and I'm just gonna brush it up. I'm just gonna brush it like that. Now you see how it's like, it's not as defined as I would want it to be, but that's okay because when I go to clean it up, it will be. I don't go in with more. I just continue. And as I get to the top, my hairs of my eyebrows stick up. So I just go like that. And this brow is done. So now that I'm done with this brow, I'm gonna clean it up and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Now for the cleanup, I use a flat brush, okay? Likewise as the angle brush, you can get these from anywhere. Elf has it, probably $1 to $3. You can get it from CVS, you can get it from Sephora, you can get it from anywhere you would like. I'm gonna go in with my NARS concealer in the color Custard. So when you're highlighting your face, and this is just a tip, when you're highlighting your face right here, here, your eyebrows, you want to go like a couple shades lighter than your actual skin tone because you naturally have these lights and these contours on your face. So once you put the foundation on, it makes it look very flat and you need to add everything back on. So some people just highlight under. Some people think it's too much to highlight on top. But I don't know if you can see, I have no highlighter on. And my natural highlight is showing. So I just put it on that way. Now this I done used it so goddamn much. I gotta scrape it. But it's okay. Because we in here. Okay? So, some people put it on the back of their hand. I don't, because I feel like you're just gonna waste product. So I just I pick the flattest side, and I'm just gonna add some, okay? Not too much, nothing too crazy. So now that I do that, I'm going to just line. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna keep lining. Okay. Now, when I'm okay, so as I'm lining, I just follow my brow. Okay. I'm just gonna drag this down so that it's easier to blend. So I just go like that. Okay, so now that that's done, I blend with my finger. because it's just easier. I usually do my brows first before I do my makeup, but for the sake of this video, I did it after, so that you can just see like you can see the difference, and you can see like how it ties the look all together. Now, I don't look bad, but it's just, it could be more, you know, it could look more put together, okay? So, like I mentioned earlier before, this is not as like straight as I would want it to be. So I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna put more concealer so that it is the way. I always like to be very careful when I do the top because I just feel like it's harder to blend out. I don't know why. But I don't put as much concealer as I would if I was doing the bottom because it's easier to blend out, because if you're going to put some eyeshadow there, you just put it over. It's like a primer. So I feel like I put a little bit too much, so I'm just going to tap a little bit onto the palm of my hand so that it's just easier to work with. And you just go line it, and you do it as if you were filling it in. Okay? So like that. I don't really like that pointy part, so I'm going to round that off. Okay? And I don't, when I'm cleaning it up, I don't go to the front because that's where my eyebrows stick up. So it doesn't really need to be neater than that. So after that, like I said, I use my finger. And I just go in. And I just fade it out. And that's how I do my eyebrows. As you can see, I just like blend it all the way up. So I'm just going to go in with what I like applied my foundation with. And that is one brow done. And that's how you do it. So this is the finished product. I didn't record this one only for the sake of my. So yeah, this is the finishing of my eyebrows. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's definitely more to come. Be on the lookout. There's gonna be videos on advice, on my acne, some tips and some pros and cons on college. There's a lot that I'm ready to distribute to you guys. So I hope you guys are in because I'm really excited and I hope you guys are too.